I am Dr. Mike Eiland. I'm the facilities director here at Houston Academy. I've been here 2.5 years. We have changed the campus a whole lot since I've been here. So we've kind of basically got what amounts to a brand new campus, and I have overseen a lot of the security enhancements in the time that I've been here. So what we've got is kind of a perimeter around campus where every exterior door has electronic access, and that allows us to make it to where only people who are allowed to come in can come in, so anybody that has a card. It also allows us to schedule different folks at different times. So for example, the teachers, the faculty, and staff, they have full access all the time. But the students, we can restrict their access, and so they can only access the interior of campus during school hours or special events or things of that nature. It allows us to keep track of who comes and goes, so I can run a report, and it will show me which doors were open by who and what time and all of those kinds of things, and so that's helpful. It also allows me to do things remotely, and so there have been, situations where I've had somebody forget to ask me to unlock a door for like a program on a Saturday afternoon, so they can call me up and say, hey, I forgot to do this, can you open the door? I can open it with my phone, which is great, because in the past I would have to either come down here or there'd be overtime because somebody would have to come out here and unlock the doors, and then they have to come back probably, in all likelihood, and relock them later. So it makes things a lot more convenient with regard to campus access. So that's, I guess, part of it, one half of it, and then the other half is on campus security that we have with Rob. He's the guy, that smooths out kind of that scheduling issue that we had, because we can rely on him to be our eyes and ears when, there's nobody else around, and he helps us out with car line, which anybody who is in education knows how dreadful that is. And Rob has been, an integral part of that. We redesigned our entire car line this year, and we were able to do that in part because Rob was here to help us with it. I don't know that there are a lot of schools that have the level of security that we have here at HA. And that security is completely provided by DSI. And so this, the access system that we have, the monitored access, there's somebody on the other end of this, I think, looking at it, able to get into our system. I know that, you have school resource officers. This is not a new thing. That's not something that private schools necessarily do. If I'm not wrong, I think we're the only private school in the area that has on-campus security. And I don't know that we would be able to have that without DSI. I'd have to honestly say that Rob fits in very, very well here. He is just as integral a part of the team as any other person that works for me. I mean, all the kids love him, And Rob does a very, very good job of making our students feel comfortable with the fact that he's here. Rob stands at that door down there and high fives every single kid that comes in this school every morning. Like, they love him. He makes us all feel comfortable with the fact that he's here and the reasons that he's here. He lends us his expertise. So I'm a facilities person. What do I know about security? I'm not a security person, and so at the end of the day, we've got to lean on Rob. And when we sit down to, generate plans and, kind of figure out what our protocols are with regard to security, Rob provides us that resource. We don't need to go anywhere else. We've got it here. They are there for us whenever we need them. I can call them. I mean, if I've got a door down on a Friday afternoon at 4:45, I can probably get at least a tech on the phone to help me figure out how I'm going to lock that door for the weekend. They have people in Dothan, at least they've got folks here locally. There's always a tech. I can always get somebody to come out and look at these doors. Rob has been an extremely consistent employee. They are a good choice for providing security.